All right. So let me I'm gonna ask you. I have one more question.
I'm scared.
It was a good one too. Okay. Twinkie or toaster strudel? No, I'm kidding.
Neither. Oh, toaster strudel. Wait.
Welcome to BTS Beneath the Surface. I am here with
Cynthia.
How you doing, Cynthia?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good. Thank you for coming rock with me today. So first of all, I do know you're a aesthetician technician. Technician's crazy. But I know you're licensed. And what got you into this field?
Well, I was always into the beauty industry, like young kid, doing face masks when I shouldn't have, when I had like perfect skin, like things I did not need to be doing. But I grew up with sisters, and like my sisters used to do like their nails all the time on me, like just all that pampering stuff.
So they was into like routine.
Yeah, like my sisters was like one of my sisters, like she's so artistic. Like she used to do bomb nails for fun. Like my other sisters drew, like, and my other sister's just girly. So like I kind of looked up to my sisters, and I just loved the beauty aspect. So then I was in college to be a social worker. I dropped out when I was just like, nah, like I belong in like the beauty industry.
Where'd you go to school?
I went to Salem State.
Salem State, okay. Shout out Salem State.
But then I dropped out when I was already like enrolled into spa tech.
Yeah.
And yeah.
So you was gonna do social work?
Yeah.
You about to work with some? Oh, okay.
So I love kids. I love kids. So like.
I heard that could be stressful a little though.
Yeah. I was just like, yeah, I'm good. And I went to school during COVID, so like COVID definitely like pushed me, like separated me. I'm like, yeah, nah.
Was you more? I'm guessing you was at home though, so it was virtually online.
No, I was on my first year when COVID happened. So I was living in dorms.
Oh shit! Yeah, but when COVID hit, what happened? Did they send y'all back home?
So I went home for spring break.
Yeah.
And then they were like, "Psych, y'all not coming back."
That would have forced anybody to drop out real quick. That's crazy.
Well, no. So like I finished my school year off my freshman year, and then after freshman year, I went back. They were like, "Okay, y'all could come back for fall 2020."
Yeah.
I went back fall 2020. I finished my semester, but it was like towards the end of it, I was like low key slacking. Like I went from being like a dean's list student to like, all right, like I'm dropping this class. Like I don't want to be here no more. And yeah, to my parents I was dropping out. My parents are foreign, so they're like, what?
Yeah.
And I was just like, yeah, this
you
is
got
not
foreign
for
parents?
me.
Where are they from?
So my mom's from Angola, which is part of Africa, and my dad's Cape Verdean.
That's dope. That's a dope mix. Okay. So I do see you got your brand on. It's Simply Skin, right?
Yes.
That's a dope like name. I think that's creative. Thanks. But like, how'd you come up with this name?
Well, my name first was Seven Aesthetics. Seven is my last name backwards. My last name is Neves. Seven backwards. Obviously, like I'm in aesthetics, so that's why it was that. But then I was just like, nah, like this name isn't like giving off like who I am. I needed it to be more connected to me. So everyone calls me Sin. So I just said Simply.
I also seen the little ad you posted. It wasn't little, nothing little about what she doing. I didn't mean, I don't downplay with anything. I did see the ad that you did on Instagram. It looked really good. I seen you guys. There's a bunch of women in the pool and stuff, and they was all rocking. I'm guessing these are all the people, your clients, right?
No, they're actually my homegirls.
Your homegirls?
So one of the girls that's in it, her name is Jamitra. She's actually my business partner right now.
Okay. Shout out to her.
Right now, I should say, because like we share a space. Like it was my space at first, and then she was like, I need to get out of like working at the spa. I was like, come join me. So we have our space together. But she's leaving me. She's moving to Atlanta, so I'm gonna be back to being by myself. But yeah, she's actually my waxer.
Oh, okay.
I'm her waxer.
Yeah, because I was gonna ask that question later on too. Like, okay, if you waxing everybody, who waxes your kitty?
Jamitra.
Okay, shout out to Jamitra.
Venus by Jam.
It's like kind of like a barber. Like how barbers be in the barber shop. Like they cutting everybody else's hair, but who cuts their hair? The other barber.
Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing when she's gone, but I'm having to go to Georgia for my waxes now.
And what happens? Y'all ever get into an argument? She ever like fuck your shit up, give you a landing strip? Never.
Okay, good. Never. She got me. I got her. You know how serious this shit is.
That's real. Nah, that's real.
But yeah, so I have Jamitra. I had my girl Michaela, who is now a Simply ambassador. So Simply ambassador is basically a girl who just like, whenever they come to me, they get 20% off. Okay. Whenever they whenever they refer someone. You get a discount.
Stuff. Look out for them.
They be doing my content with me if I do content.
Did you always know you wanted to be a business owner? Like, what made you want to get into, being your own business owner, entrepreneur?
To be honest, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Okay, I think that's most of us though. You gotta sometimes.
But I never thought I was gonna be my own business person, like a business, like an entrepreneur. It kind of just happened.
That's fire.
It really just happened. But I knew like once I got into the field, I was like, I cannot work for these corporate people. Like it's not for me. I was like, I love my clients too much, and like the way these corporate people be doing these clients is not it. So I was just like, I want a space where like if other girls ever end up working for me, like it's gonna be a safe space.
So are you full time with your business?
No, I have another job because of this environment. You got an economy.
In this economy, like Drake said, this economy is crazy.
But the goal is to make Simply Skin like
full time.
Yeah.
Okay, so we there on that because like I said, I gotta do my interviews in the morning. We both working right now, but that's our goal too. Is like being and I think what a lot of people don't realize is how much time you have to put into your business. Like, I think people see the finished product, but they don't really see like how much time and effort and blood and sweat and tears you got to put into your own shit to get it off the ground. So the fact that you even have clients, I'm pretty sure you have regulars.
Oh, I do.
Right? I actually had a question about your regulars.
Here goes the pussy talks.
Actually, we'll start here. It ain't too bad. How close are you with your clients? Like,
oh, my clients. Okay, so
like in a level of like since you guys are what you do is pretty intimate.
Oh yeah, like my clients know about my love life if I have one.
Yeah, that's
like,
what I was wondering.
My clients would be like, "Oh my God, how's your man?" Or whatever the case is. Of like my clients ask me about my personal life. I don't give too much because at the end of the day, you got to keep that client, boundaries. But my clients be like,
you guys are pretty close though.
Yeah, and then like if they ever text me like saying like I need this time on a day that I'm not working, they're gonna get that first availability.
That's real. That's real.
Yeah.
So it kind of gives you like a sense of everybody you work with is kind of family. Like, that's dope. So how do you take on new clients?
Taking on new clients is so scary. It's scary because you never know what you're gonna get. Like I'm so big on energy, and like sometimes like I'm like, oh, I'm shy too, girl. If you think you're shy, I'm shy.
Yeah, because that's awkward. Because like, okay, so it's their first time. You got a new client. Do you make them strip and then you come in the room, or
no? I'm gonna see your shit anyway.
Just pull it down.
It's just like,
oh, you like us for real. Just
I probably have
it's like Netflix. Dun. Take them off.
I've seen more pussy than y'all have.
You definitely see. Yeah, absolutely. I ain't seen pussy in a while. Any woman watching this, Mel has not seen pussy in a while. Yo, I love. We need more people in this field. I was gonna say, have you ever been in a situation where you're about to wax a client and their cat stink?
I'm gonna say yes. Never in the Simply aspect.
Yeah, we ain't talking about the new clients.
Nah. This is very much like I used to work at European Wax Center.
Okay.
So definitely I was there for like 2.5 years. So yeah, you just see everybody and anybody. So yeah, there's been times I'm just like.
And what about like you can't do work on them if they have some like type of anything on their shit, right?
Yeah, so basically if you feel as if like they have like an STD or anything like that, or like something doesn't look right, you're kind of just like, hey babe, like I can't wax you.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how do you make that call?
That's never happened to me.
Because that's embarrassing.
That's
though,
never
right?
happened to me, and I hope it never ever happens to me.
I'll be like, you got too much dip on your chip, shorty. Yo,
nah, but
that kitty purring.
You know, there do be times where like
now keep going.
Okay, there do be times where the hygiene like is you know what I mean? The hygiene really isn't there. So I just gotta suck it up. As a female, like I feel like awkward telling a girl.
Horrible
like,
choice of words.
Suck it up. Oh.
Thank you. But I know, but I'm guessing you, because you seem like such a sweet, bubbly person. So I'm guessing, thank you, Boots. I'm guessing that must be like a real, like tough. That would be a tough.
Yeah.
In the moment, you gotta tell her. Like,
I can't.
But it's your health too.
So like I have hygiene wipes. And if I ever get a new client, like I never know what to expect. So I'm just like, hey girl, like there's wipes right there. Like wipe your stuff down if you feel like you need to. The trash is right there. You can do it in the bathroom. Bathroom's right there. Whatever you're comfortable with, and then just come lay on the table.
So I feel like you gotta kind of be a real girl's girl to do this profession. Yeah. You can't be no mean girl. Because what if a girl come in? Because I'm gonna ask this question. What if a girl come in? She got that big ass clit. It looked like a dick. Like it looked like she was halfway there. You ever dealt with that shit?
That's fine. We're gonna move it to the side.
She's real. She's gonna move it to the side. You're gonna give it a little stroke too, right?
Oh my god.
We're gonna cut that part. All right. This leads me to this. Have you ever waxed a man? And would you?
Yes, I have done a million.
Oh shit! Damn. How did that go?
I knew the person, so it was fine.
I heard that men. So you seen his? Damn. Okay. Was that awkward? Y'all friends?
That was my ex.
Oh, okay. It's your ex. Okay.
Let's not put that part there.
Okay.
But yes.
Okay,
yes,
but what if? Okay, but no. That's important to ask. Because now, what if it was like a random?
So at European, I did wax a male, but he just got his full back done. He got his full butt.
He got everything. Oh, he's a freak.
So he got everything besides his dick. So like. He was just laying on his stomach the whole time. So it was back, his full butt.
Yeah, but how you get his dick from his...
I didn't get that. He didn't do the front.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you never did nobody's front, but you did their ass.
Yeah, to his ass.
Oh,
for me, I was just like,
oof.
I was just like, if I'm gonna do your butt strip, like with the girls, it's easy because like your clit, like your lip.
Man, we got some hairy asses.
Your labia. I stop at the labia of a female when I do from butt. I go all the way down. So like, when I did
you gotta get to those balls.
I was just like, do I even get the balls? Like,
Jesus
just
Christ.
And yeah, that was my first time.
I would have howled.
Yeah. Listen, girls be experiencing like crazy shit in there with men. So
I heard.
Like, I'm just glad I'm not one of those.
I heard that also, like some men, no diddy, be like nutting off that.
Yeah.
Like, that's true. That's like it's like a sensation.
So when I first became an esthetician, I had to watch a man's lean be done, and it was crazy. I was just like,
he busted.
No, he was an old ass man.
You know, that's
white
the only,
and wrinkly. Yeah, like I was just like, bro, I swear I walked out that room pale.
Yeah.
But nah, it's actually pretty normal. Like I just feel like I just see hair. Like with females, I just see hair. With men, I just see hair. Like I'm not judging. I'm not whatever. So it's kind of just like it's a free. I tell all my clients, it's a safe space. Like once you get on this bed, it's a safe space.
That's
like,
freaky as hell though. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like I'm just thinking now. Like imagine I had a shorty that worked in this profession. I'd be like, you know what? I'm gonna get her to see this dick. I'm like, yeah, I need to. But the wax part will kill me. I don't know how they do it. Oof.
I feel like men like come to see me and it's a facial. I feel like that's what it is. I feel like a lot of my clientele for facials is men.
I'm way too immature for this conversation, but I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Yeah. Now I do need no diddy. I do need a facial. Like I do want to see people for like.
We'll make a video on it. I'll have you mic'd up.
Nah, facts. I'll bring the mic. You got mics?
I got a mic. I'll get you mic'd up.
No. We'll set that up then. Nah, cause I've been getting more into my skin care ever since I got out of my last relationship. She had really bad acne, and I felt like hugging her a lot. I think it started rubbing off on me a lot because I never had a lot of acne. I know that might be not how it works, but I think that's how it was working. Because now that I'm single, my skin's clearing.
It's probably
up.
just like either what she was eating during the time, like your stress levels.
You're right.
Like,
see, I'm being petty.
It could have been. You know, it could have been her skin, like rubbing on your skin, but like in a way, but not like that. It could have just been like in a way of just like whatever, like the bacteria, because it's bacteria at the end of the day, like that just rubbing onto you. So, yeah,
bacteria all around. So, but now I definitely am way more into that. Like when I shower and shit, I put this little face moisturizer. I be rubbing it in, make sure my shit's
face
all good.
Face moisturizer or face wash?
Face wash, moisturizer. Okay. I don't know what it's called, but it works it's for that. I'm trying to tell you, it's for that. You know, so just take care more of my skin. It's definitely important. I definitely would, you know, maybe we set something up. Just the facial though. I ain't doing all that extra shit.
Listen, I get most of my guys, because you gotta take your shirt off. You gotta get the massage and shit. If I see a hairy chest, I go.
I don't have no hair on my chest. I'm Gucci.
Oh, okay.
I ain't got no taco meat.
I'd be like, you wanna wax real quick?
You do massages too?
Yeah, part of the face you get a I can see the S's. I can't say
shoulder massage. Nah, I'm good. I'll tell you a funny story real quick. Last time I got a massage, so I had my ex-girlfriend took me for a couples massage.
Ex-girlfriends.
That's why I hate talking about this shit. Because if I just say ex, you ain't gonna know which one. But
you
anyway,
can just say ex is fine.
I had an ex-girlfriend took me for a couples massage, right? And it was my first time getting a couples massage. So she's on this one, I'm on this one. Mind you, I got like this big ass stud looking thing came out. I'm thinking she's gonna work on me because I'm like, she probably got strong hands. But nah, I got the small one. So she just jumped on my back like a spider monkey. No funny shit. It felt so good. I think I got an hour deep tissue massage, and I'm not gonna lie to you though, I started getting like, you know what I'm saying, erected during it. Now I don't know, is that normal? It's because my body's so relaxed.
Obviously men are not gonna tell me that.
I was ready.
Like men won't tell me that, obviously. And if they did, get the fuck off my bed.
See, now this is the thing.
And I'm gonna charge your card. Thank you.
Charge my bitch's card because she paid for it. So when I turned over, that's how, like, I turned over. I'm not even paying attention to when I turned over. She's like, no, honey. So turn back over, like on my back. And I was like, honestly, it's just crazy how the body works though. Like I feel like it's a natural response. Yeah. And this little bitch's hand started feeling so good. I'm like, oh my God. My bitch is next door to me right there. I'm like, yo, can she leave? We want some privacy.
You want a happy ending?
Yeah, happy ending. Definitely. I want a hug and tug. Oh man. Okay, so enough being crazy. What are some red flags you're willing to overlook for a man that you like?
I don't know.
What are some red flags first? I'm gonna ask you that. What are some red flags for you?
I don't know. I've only been in one real relationship besides the one I'm in right now.
Okay.
I've only had like.
You have to have. It don't have to
so
be.
I feel like my red. Okay, so I feel like my red flags, like in the men in general. an insecure man. I know I'm a baddie.
You like confident.
Like I know I'm a baddie. Like I know like, and I'm in a position. I'm in like a position where like I have male clients. So just like I don't want you to think like, oh, I'm gonna give this nigga a happy ending at the end of the service.
A hug and tug. She's not giving a hug and tug.
Exactly, I'm not doing that.
Okay.
And I go with my girls. Like I'm very much when I go out. Like I'm so like I'm out with my girls. Like I'm like the mean friend is what all my friends call me. Like I go out and like I'm not the one that makes friends in the girls' bathroom. Like no, I'm like let's use the bathroom. And let's head back out. Like my girls are so social and all that. When niggas come up to us at like events or whatever we be at, I'm kind of just like,
yes, I like that. That's fire.
So just like I need a man that understands that. Like I'm not.
You know how to play your position.
Yeah.
You're not out here just tricking yourself out of position.
Exactly.
Okay, that's respect. So that's one insecure niggas.
You need to have a job. You gotta have a
broke
real
niggas.
job. Yeah, that's a red flag.
What's a real job? I always ask this question to
W2.
women.
You got a W2.
Okay, just have some W2s.
You have a W2.
So you'll date a nigga that work at Chipotle?
No.
Why not?
Because who my dad is. I would never. Because who my dad is.
Okay.
I would never.
Respect.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I can't bring you home to my parents and they're kind of just like, Cynthia, like, no.
Okay,
like,
so what? He got to be like a doctor?
No.
So
you gotta have like a good job. You could be a blue collar man. I love me blue collar man.
Okay.
You gotta be something. You gotta be good with your hands. You gotta be able to build shit. You gotta be able to like.
A nigga can fix a couple.
If you can't build something like. Because my dad taught me how to build stuff. My dad has all girls. My dad does masonry.
Okay. That's
masonry.
fire.
Masonry? Yeah, masonry. So like at a young age, I used to go to work with him.
Me too. With my grandpa.
Do like all that rock stuff. Like so kind of just like I need a man who's like is a man.
That's
like,
dope. Yeah. Ain't looking at you if he sees a fucking mouse in the house or you got something broken. He's gonna go get your credit card and go call the electrician to fix it or something, right?
Right.
Well, I might have to call electrician.
I could call my uncle. My uncles all have trades. Like.
See, I'm the type of nigga. I'm a problem solver. If I can't get it figured, if I can't do it, I'm gonna figure something out. So we don't have to spend money to do it. My grandfather was a plumber, so he used to take me with him to do the jobs and shit. So anything as far as plumbing wise, I don't got no problem. I can fix the pipes. Now, no diddy. Now, as far as like building shit, I just need the instructions. That's it, and I'm gonna try to figure it out.
Crazy, cause like building Simply Skin, like my dad helped me. I had a man at the time. I had my ex, but like
shout out to the ex.
I did not. I did not. It's funny because like I could have called my ex to build all this stuff, but he had a 9 to 5, so I get it. But like my dad, I called my dad. Okay. I was like, I need to go to IKEA. I need to build this. To IKEA with me.
Fire.
I was just like, all right, now we gotta put this up. Now we gotta do this. Like I very much am like, I'm gonna call my dad.
Fire. Like, okay, so I got this question. This is a new question. I never asked this because I always be wondering, like, so when a woman gets married, do you want to get married one day? Do you believe in marriage?
Yeah.
So when you get married, do you stop calling your dad daddy? Do you just call him dad? Cause
it's always been, well, I'm CV, so I call him pa. I never called him papi.
Oh, you call him pa. Okay.
Pa. Like it's always been pa.
Okay.
Like, as I got older.
Will you call your husband daddy in front of your dad when you're married?
I don't think so.
That's real. That's real.
If we have kids and I'm referring to like my man, oh, like go ask, you know, maybe like in front like to my kids, I'll refer him as that. But like,
I'm toxic as fuck. Nah, I'm daddy.
Fuck out of here. Never.
I'm toxic.
I'm gonna respect my father at the end of the day.
Nah, hell yeah. So what about your last name? Would you hyphenate? I seen a lot of women hyphenating their last names. So I have
2 last names.
But when you get married, would you hyphenate it?
I would take out my dad's last name, keep my mom's last name, and hyphenate it.
Okay, that's what I was asking. Because I seen a lot of women saying, "No, I'm gonna keep my dad's last name and then have." But it's like, okay, but this is now your man. This is now the person that's taking that spot. He is your like basically your guardian through the rest of your life. So that's good. You said that. That's good. You said that. I respect that. So now that I asked you red flags, what are some red flags that you choose to ignore if he's a good nigga?
If they got kids. I'll ignore that. If you're a good father.
Okay, what do you got? 3 kids. 3 kids. He take care of all his kids.
No, your kid has to. Okay, your kid has to be old enough for you and your BM are not together. Or just like.
What's that? Oh, so he can't be like a toddler.
No.
Okay.
You gotta be like 5.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, but I don't gotta worry about that. I mean, I don't care.
That's dope. Yeah, I had like I made a rule that I was like, I ain't dating no bitch with 2 kids. It's a no-go. Like, it's a no fucking go. But I eased up on that a little bit. She just got to be ready to have another kid. I eased up. And they can't be babies. You're right. Like you said. I ain't.
Because you never know.
That diaper change shit's over with.
Yeah. So that's like when I would ignore. I would say, like, go back to the job thing. Like, if you're in the middle of trying to be an entrepreneur and, like, you're investing in yourself, sure. I get that because that's what I'm doing. So say if like I work a server job, so like I work a server job, but I also have Simply Skin at the end of the day. So if you're like on that same wavelength, like like goes back to it. Yeah.
Okay, that's nice. So kids, we have another job, so a hustle.
Yeah.
Let me think. Has there ever been a time you crashed out, and why?
Yeah.
Let's talk about it.
I don't want to talk about it. It's triggering. It's so.
I'm
triggering.
sorry, I trigger traumas here. Welcome. Call me Trigger Trey. I trigger traumas.
I like to say I'm not crazy, but I'm crazy when you make me crazy.
You're a Taurus. You're fucking toxic, respectfully.
I'm not toxic. I'm very much stubborn, but I'm really like I be straight to the point.
Yeah.
I don't really like hold shit back, but I was cheated on. I went crazy. I went
That shit
batshit crazy
Yeah.
after that. I was never the same.
What you do?
When
you first found out you got cheated on, what you do?
Oh, I called them. I was with my parents. My parents would not play that. Mind you, I'm the baby of the family.
Wait, your parents knew too?
My parents were right next to me when I found out.
And you told them?
No. So we were literally. I remember this day. It was yesterday. We was in my bedroom because I was like going through all my summer shit. We were about to send shit to Cape Verde. I was going through all of that. I get a long Facebook paragraph
from a bitch.
Yeah, from the girl. Ooh. And I was just like, who is this?
She got balls. My
parents are right there, and I'm reading it. I just get up in the middle of everything. I walk to my car because I was like the only place I could really crash out at. So I'm in my drive, and my parents realize I'm taking, like, I just walked out the crib. So my dad comes. My dad is so nosy. My dad has a huge ass truck. I have a sedan. Tell me why he's trying to pull. I'm like literally on the phone yelling at my ex, screaming. And he's trying to put his like car mats in my sedan. Imagine he got a truck, and I'm just like,
yo. He's just trying to hear the scoop.
Yeah,
what's wrong with baby girl?
He's trying to figure out what's going on. And I look at I never raised my voice to my dad. My dad did not play games, so I looked like that, and I was like, I need you to get the fuck out. Like I was so pissed. Yeah. He just walked away. He sent my mom downstairs.
Yeah, he's like, I ain't dealing with it. You deal with it.
My mom goes, what happened? I was like, so and so just cheated on me. I just found out. Blah 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 blah. And then yeah.
Damn.
And then every single female, I don't want to say bitch, because every single female that
Nah, there be bitches. There's a difference. I say bitches because I'm not talking about women. There's a difference. Yeah. So let's talk about, she's a bitch. This cheating ass bitch. I got your back, son.
Thanks. But no. There was like every time like a female would heart his pictures or whatever the case is, I'm like, who is this?
So you stayed with him a little bit longer. I did it too. Sometimes we blinded.
Especially when that's like your first love. At first, when you think it's your first love, like that was my first relationship.
That's the first nigga make your toes curl. So you like, I ain't losing this nigga.
Yeah, and I come from a toxic family. Like my parents, like they've had their toxicity, so just like I never really learned. Like I kind of like was basing my relationship. Like, oh, my mom stayed with my dad, I could stay with mine too.
I think it is supposed to be.
Yeah,
I got you.
So it was just like, damn. So I stayed with him. I learned. But no, after that, like I didn't trust him.
So you just rashed him though? That was like the most you crashed out? Or did you like, I had a girl crash her car into my car, like,
oh fuck no.
Yeah.
Like, no, I'm not that crazy. See, you saying I'm crazy. What was she?
She was El Salvadorian.
Okay, but what was her zodiac sign?
She was my sign, Aquarius.
Okay, see, I'm not crazy then.
No, Taurus are crazy. I had an ex that actually tried to put me in jail. I sold her my TV, right? I sold her my TV. She said she needed help bringing it to her house. I went with her on my dumb ass, brought it to her house. I said, where's my money? She said, I ain't got no money for you to spend the night. I'm like, bitch, I took the TV and left. She told the police that I beat her and took the TV. Stole her TV. Yeah. So I got locked up with my 90-inch TV and I'm in jail that whole day because I couldn't get out early.
Okay, well.
That's crazy.
Only my mouth got crazy. Okay. Like.
Oh, that's easy. I could deal with that.
Yeah, that's all it is. Like. I don't think
you would hate a nigga like me because I'm used to be. I'll be laughing the whole time. Like that's it. That's
I laugh like literally like when.
Oh, you start laughing?
I started laughing
you're
when
psychotic.
I'm mad. Or if I'm getting like one time like he definitely like when we actually broke up like 8 months ago, like 9 months ago, he was literally dogging me out and I just sat there like this.
What, just fucking with mad people or talking shit?
No, just talking mad shit to me.
Wow.
And I'm sitting there like this.
Wow.
Like just like letting him just not one word. I was just like, you could dog me out. It's fine.
You was already mentally checked out?
I was already mentally checked out.
I feel like when a woman mentally checks out, it's over.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it's over.
So 9 months that happened. So tell me about your new love. How long have you been with this guy?
It's kind of fresh. I'm so private. It's kind of fresh.
All right, we're not gonna talk about it too much.
It's kind of fresh.
Okay.
He's a really good guy.
That's good.
Like,
Shout out to the good guys.
Yeah, this is like different. Like this is different.
Did you used to post your previous relationships?
Yeah, I did.
So
this one I will not be.
That's what I was gonna say. One thing I learned, and I'm the same way. I used to post my last relationship a lot. Like I don't know if we had each other online, if you ever seen, but I used to always post my partner. I was so happy to be with my partner. Mind you, I'm getting done dirty, but one thing I learned, even if you're not getting done dirty, the best thing to do is just keep what's special to you private. I feel like It's just a way of protecting yourself, protecting your situation.
And he's a private man. Like, he don't got that many followers.
You like that. You went for the low numbers.
And I'm over here like 1,000+ followers. I got bikini
Girl,
pictures.
you see pussy every day. You heard. You know.
So, and that's the thing too. Like, he lets me like be me at the end of the day. Like, I told him the other day, I was just like, you have a version of me that no one has ever had. Like, you have like the healed version
that's
of
fire
me.
though.
Like, I was just like, you know?
And I feel like that's real. That the fact that you just said that, see, now we get some conversation. That is real. I feel like when people go through trauma and shit, it's on us to pick ourselves up and kind of like rebuild who you are and who your real cores are, because you might be in a relationship with somebody and you're just taking on all their negative and nasty traits, and then you start losing who yourself is. So
definitely lost who I was. That's like one thing he makes very much clear. He's just like, he's like, I don't want you to stop being outside. Obviously respect me at the end of the day. He's just like, I don't want you to stop posting on social media like you do. Like,
do your thing.
He's just like, I want you to continue being you at the end of the day. He's just like, and so
that's dope.
Yeah,
she glowing when she talking about you.
Yeah.
So I recently had gotten out of a talking situation with somebody. I'm not gonna say too much because she already rashed me about posting some business the other day. I didn't tell you about that, but
I want to hear about it.
With her, I'm gonna tell you off camera. But with her, I was basically like, there was just times where she was talking crazy to me, and I'm like, yo, bro, one thing, I'm not gonna go back and forth with you. I'm a man. Like, I'm not gonna argue with you or disrespect you, call you out your name. So I want the same respect. I feel like at this point in my life, any woman that's willing to call me out my name or disrespect me in a way, I'm not flying for it. I'm not flying for it. You're not getting dick after you talk to me like that. That's toxic, and you know what I mean?
Literally.
I demand my respect. The same way I'm gonna talk to her with respect. Even when I'm upset, I'm not calling her no bitch or saying you a whore.
That's one of our rules.
It's crucial. You know what I'm saying? And back when I was younger, that's something that I didn't realize could really do play effect on your relationship. So I feel like now these days I'm not going for any type of disrespect. Respect me as a man, and I'm gonna respect you as a woman, and keep you and your femininity. Yeah. Okay. So since you're still here, I'm gonna ask you some more questions. Let's get into some regular shit. This is like real life, real events. What do you think about the whole? First of all, ASAP Rocky and Rihanna are having another baby. Do you feel ASAP on that? Yeah, he got a third one on her already. I would have had her pregnant every year.
If I'm being honest, I don't keep up with social media.
You don't keep up with
the
all right, that's good.
I really don't.
Oh, what's your opinion?
I mean, good for them if they're happy to have another kid.
Yeah.
I love love.
Yeah.
I love love.
Yeah.
So just like
Fire.
if they go together clearly.
Yeah, they do go together real bad. That's good.
I'm trying to have that love.
Yeah, me too. I pray that love's on to me too. I don't know about 3 kids in this economy. I don't think I can handle it, but
I mean, you see where they are.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, I told Boots. I said this bitch will be pregnant every time she can get pregnant.
Listen, like my cousins owns Estella's. Bro, they're on their third.
She owns Estella's.
Yeah, they're on their third, 4th kid. I'm like,
wow,
good for y'all.
Hell yeah.
Like they have it to be in that economy to have that kid. Like I'm just like. Damn,
wait, is Estella's that club? It's like a restaurant turned club.
Restaurant, yeah.
But it goes club some nights, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you gotta get me in there one of these days.
Well, we're gonna be there for my birthday. I'll invite you.
Okay, wait, your birthday's in May, right?
Yeah.
What day?
It's on a Friday, but I'll be there Saturday night.
No, what day is your birthday, Shorty Bob?
Oh, the 9th.
The 9th. Okay.
9th.
That's nice.
But we're gonna be partying the 10th.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I see you do have a big gang of friends.
Oh yeah.
That's
cool.
I
love the girls.
Let me ask you something. Is there? So I'm big on this. I seen Little Dirk say something where he don't even let men into his house, like where he lives, like where his wife and his kids live. Even his friends, he don't let them inside. How do you feel about like letting your girls? How close do you let your girls around your nigga? Like, are they okay to text and call or have each other's number? So your bestest friend can't have your nigga's number?
No, my bestest friend can definitely have my man's like phone number if it comes down to me. If it comes down to you're trying to plan me something or you're trying to.
You
like,
give it to her. No, right?
Yeah, I don't even got like my best friend. Like that's my sister. I don't got her man on nothing. No social media. I don't got his number. I don't have my nothing. But if there's ever an emergency,
you need somebody to contact your ass. Find you. She'll know.
Yeah, we share locations. You know how many? If I pull up my phone, I got mad SIM characters.
Pull up your phone. Let me see how many people you share. Don't show that. We all gonna know where everybody's at. Yo, let's talk about sharing locations. So I'm Unc. I told you I just turned 30, so I always call I'm an Unc. I'm a young Unc, but we outside. But we're not outside. But that was the first relationship I was in where Shorty was 25. So yeah, she just turned 25. So she was 24, turned 25. That was the first relationship I was in where she's like, oh, let's share locations. I don't even know how you do that. But how do you feel about sharing locations? I didn't like it.
I feel like sharing locations, like I don't even look at my people's locations unless I call them. Like you're not picking up.
Your significant other.
I shared it with my last relationship. I wouldn't recommend it this time, not because like trust issues, but just because like it just brings up like, oh, even tell me you was here.
Why do you need it?
Exactly. So it's just like if I'm go like he know like if I'm go like, oh, I'm gonna go to Simply, he knows I'm gonna be at Simply. If I don't answer, he knows I'm at Simply. Like,
and if you're not, who gives a fuck? He trusts you, right?
Right, exactly. I feel like sharing your locations comes with like trust issues. Like with my bitches, it's because they be outside. So
no, that's facts.
Like my mom got my location, my sisters got my locations. There's girls that I was friends with in high school that still got my location.
Yeah.
And I don't really care because like I got nothing to hide.
Ain't nothing to hide. And my whole thing is like, I remember I had a bitch tell me, I was like, well, if I go to Miami, she's like, you're gonna share your location. I said, if I'm in Miami and you're in Massachusetts and I'm sharing my location, you ain't gonna get to the Fountain of Blue that fast. You know what I'm saying? So why does it matter? I feel the same way. I feel like in a relationship, if you don't got trust, what the fuck you got? So why you need my location?
Exactly. That's like one thing. Like I definitely lost trust with my last ex. I did not bring that into my new relationship. I was like, nah.
Okay.
That's one thing.
So beside what are you looking for out of being an entrepreneur? Like what's the goal for you? What's your 5-year goal?
My 5-year goal
for your business
is to have Simply in a storefront. Right now I rent. But yeah, I want Simply in a storefront. I want all the beauticians with me. I want to make sure all my girls come up. My girls be doing nails. My girls be doing hair. My girls be doing so much stuff too. Like a lot of my girls in my circle have their own like side hustle. So like I definitely want to build with them at the end of the day. Like everyone's like, oh, you can never build. Like nah, like I want to build with my girls.
So you see yourself with employees, payroll, putting bitches on payroll. That's boss. Hey,
definitely.
Okay, that's dope. So that's the 5-year plan.
Yeah.
What's your immediate plan? How you plan on expanding?
Right now I'm switching suites.
Okay.
I got a bigger space.
Okay.
Just for me. But I definitely like in 2 years want to like own like a suite space. Like right now I rent from a suite, but I want to own a suite space and have other people rent from me and have like their own side hustles too.
Yeah,
that's
dope.
Like, that's my like 2-3 year goal.
Maybe I could be outside interviewing people after like, how your pussy feel?
Listen, my clients, I be telling them like, let's mic up your conversation.
I was gonna say that though, like your personality, meeting you in person from seeing you post. I mean, I kind of knew you was kind of social just for how you post, but I didn't think you was like this social. So like, I think you should definitely mic up, make content.
You know,
there's a bag and everything.
So me and Jam actually want to start a podcast, but of course she's leaving me. It was called 2 Girls in 1 Pot.
That's fire.
Because we share obviously like a space. We started it. I have a video. I edited it, but it fucked up. So I was like, all right, I'm not even gonna post it.
You just gave up.
And then like she's also leaving me, so I'm just like, all right, there's no reason for me to start.
Do it on your own.
Exactly. It's not gonna be 2 girls in 1 pot no more.
That sounds crazy. I'm thinking 2 girls.
You just got this?
Oh, bullshit. I'm like, hold up. I don't know if you knew that video when we was kids. That shit, you wasn't even around yet.
I was. I'm not that young.
That shit was crazy. I know you probably in the 3rd grade looking it up.
Yeah, probably.
You in trouble. All right. So let me ask you. I have one more question.
I'm scared.
It was a good one too. God.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Because we were yapping too much.
I know. Okay. Twinkie or toaster strudel? No, I'm kidding.
Neither. Oh, wait, toaster strudel. Wait. Oh, wait. I thought you meant eating.
I'm just kidding. Make sure y'all go support, follow that button, hit the button. Simply Skin. She gonna get your vajayjays right. She gonna get your skin right, and she does shoulder rubs for the big bitches in the club. So thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you.